जगद्विलक्षणं ब्रह्म
जगत्
जगद्विलक्षणं ब्रह्म
ब्रह्मणोऽन्य न किञ्चन
ब्रह्मणोऽन्यन्न किञ्चन
ब्रह्मान्यभाति चन्मिथ्या
ब्रह्मान्यन् भाति चेन्मिथ्या
यथा मरुमरीचिका
यथा मरुमरीचिका
Can you listen me?
Yes, sir.
जगद्विलक्षणं ब्रह्म ब्रह्मणोऽन्यस्य किञ्चन ब्रह्मान्यात् भाति चेन्मिथ्या यथा मरुमरीचिका. My humble prostration to all realized masters. Let us intune our mind to the higher state of realized masters. We invoke the grace and blessing of Lord to contemplate on Atman. Let us think. Atmavod, verse number 63. Jagat Vilakshanam Brahma Brahmanonya na kinchan. Brahmanyat bhati chet mithya yatha maru marichika. Bhagavad Pujyapad Sri Acharya Ji describes the highest state of reality. He explains ultimate truth from absolute standpoint. That is called Ajatavad. Theory of Ajatavad says there is only one reality, and that reality is self or Brahman. Other than that, there is nothing in this world as world. But we do not see the reality and we see the world. Vedanta says that there is the only reality and there is no world. But our experience says there is the world only, and we do not see the reality. We do not experience the reality. So there is contradiction between great rishis and ordinary people. The extraordinary people or extraordinary says or philosopher experience the ultimate reality. That is the truth. That is the life. But ordinary people experience only the world, not the reality. Vedanta says that yatra kinchan na jayate. There is nothing, anything is created in this world other than Brahman. Sambhavasya na vidyate. Creation is not possible. Atra kinchana na jayate. There is no creation. But we do not see it. We do not experience it. Then who speaks true? Who speaks false? As a majority, many people say that we all or say there is no reality because we experience the world. But Ajatavad says that there is no birth for this world. We see it, we perceive it, we touch it, we feel it. Then how do you say that there is nothing, anything in this world other than Brahman? Vedanta says that this is your misconception about the world. How this description goes on, first see this verse and then we analyze more. Jagat Vilakshanam Brahma. Jagat means this phenomenal world. Vilakshanam, completely different, completely opposite. Jagat Vilakshanam Brahma. Brahma, Brahman, or ultimate reality is different from the world. The nature of the world and nature of the Brahman are different and opposite to each other. It means you proved that there is a reality of the world. Because you yourself says the reality of the Brahman is different from the world. It means as there is a two realities, there is two entities. One is called Brahman, another is world. And you said that just now there is only one reality, is Brahman. So there is a contradiction between ordinary people and extraordinary saints. But from the standpoint of ignorant people, there is appearance of the world. From the standpoint of absolute reality, there is only absolute consciousness. There is no appearance of the world. There are two different standpoints. From the absolute standpoint, there is nothing, anything, but only the Brahman. From the standpoint of the ignorant people, there is only appearance of the world. There is nothing, anything as a reality. So this is a descriptions from two different standpoints. Therefore, this is not contradiction. This is our two different standpoint. Jagat Vilakshanam Brahma. Vilakshanam means different, opposite. Jagat Vilakshanam Brahma, which is other than universe. Brahmana anyat na kinchana. Brahmana anyat, other than Brahman. Na means not, kinchana, even little. Anyat, Brahman, Brahma anyat, other than Brahman, bhati, shines or appears. Chet, if. Mithya, unreal. Just as Maru Marichika. Maru Marichika just means mirage. We will start from the example. Yatha Maru Marichika. When there is a connection between the rays of sun and desert, when rays falls on the desert, and deer sees water is flowing there, and deer runs behind that water. He runs 1 kilometer or 2 kilometer, even though as he go further, the water goes more further. In this way, he feels so thirsty. Therefore, he runs so fast. Even though water goes more fast than deer, ultimately, deer did not get water. By running, it is died there, even though he did not get water, because there is no water. This is a false imagination. Yes, there is a water, but it is just play of light. It is just game of light. There is some appearance in the desert, but deer think that it is real, and he died there, but did not get water because it is its misconception, misunderstanding.
is a refraction of light.
Yeah. Reflection of the light.
Refraction. Refraction.
Refraction.
Yeah.
Appearance of light. Something appearance as what? But if you ask there is water, deer will say that yes, there is water. If you ask human being, he or she will say, yes, there is appearance of the water. There is no water. If you ask same question to the sun God, he will say nothing, anything other than me.
Hmm.
Everywhere you can see my own light. My brightness is just shining everywhere. But if you think there is water, if you think there is an appearance of the water, it is your own problem. What can I do? Just everywhere my bright light spread everywhere. I see my presence in the form of light in everywhere. But deer lost their life, continuously running behind that imagination. Because it has his own problem. You see the appearance, but in your mind have a conviction that there is just appearance. It is a mirage. Water. There is only desert. But your eyes show the appearance as water. This is the illusion. Mithya. What is the mithya? Mithya. Mithya means you, you see something, but whatever you see, that is not real. Pratiti matra satta. It has an appearance reality. It does not have absolute reality. It doesn't has absolute reality. So Jagat Vilakshanam Brahm, because of your perception, you see the world, you see the appearance of the world. But realize Master says that what I experience in my sadhana, whatever I experience in my heart, that is supreme consciousness, that is the Brahman, that is the reality. And that reality exists everywhere. You see the appearance, but I see the reality. And appearance and the reality both are different and opposite to each other. What I explain, that is the Brahman, and what you explain, that is the world. So Brahman is tad vilakshanam Brahma. Jagat vilakshanam. The world is different from the Brahman, and Brahman is different from the world. From the absolute standpoint, there is no world. Jagat vilakshanam Brahma. Brahmanonyan na kinchana. There is other than Brahman, nothing else. Brahmana Anyat, other than Brahman. There exists nothing whatsoever that is not Brahman. Brahmana Anyat na kinchana. Ultimate reality is real, other than that are false, or imagined, or just appearance. Brahmana Anyat Bhati. If you see other than Brahman, Vedanta says that Brahmana Anyat Bhati Chet Mithya. If you see other than Brahman, that is a mithya, that is a false, that is imagination, that is illusion. Yatha Maru Marichika. We give more reality to our senses. And ignorant people give more reality to their senses. Whatever my mind says, whatever my intellect says, whatever my senses say, that are only real. But we listen from the Guru and Shastras and understand that senses have their own limitation. They cannot see very subtle object. They cannot see too close.
Dada used to mention one book, Baba. How our senses deceive us.
Yes, yes, yes.
Hmm.
So the spiritual seekers gives more reality and authenticity to scriptures and the experience of the realized master. But we give more reality to our senses. All our senses are deceptive. Dhaneshwar Maharaj says that in his famous book Haripat, मनो मार्गे गेला तो तेथेची मुकला. If one follows the path of mind, he will lost all his path. Where mind will drag him, no one can know. Again, Dhaneshwar Maharaj says, Indriya Saudi Lapono. Oh, my dear, don't hide yourself behind the senses. Don't give more reality to your senses. Because they have their own limitation, they have their own problem, they have their own problems, we can say that. So, Brahmanya Anyat Bhati Chenmit. Whatever you experience other than Brahman, that is the mithya, that is the false, that is the appearance. It doesn't mean Vedanta completely neglects the existence of the world. No. Vedanta also accepts the opinion of the ignorant people. Because they see the objects, they see the world, they experience the world. How can we neglect the experience of the ignorant people? But at the same time, how do we accept their illusory opinion. We have to clear that there is the only one reality as a rope. But you do not see as the rope, therefore, you impose many ideas on that rope. This is a very famous example in Vedanta, rope and snake. You have heard many times this example, but you don't have a choice. You have to heard same example. Other
Rajju,
example are there,
Rajju
but,
Tattvaavadharana.
uh, but we do not comprehend the reality of that rope, Rajju. And therefore, you see many appearance on the rope. Vedanta say that whatever you see on the rope that are false. But when you understand the substratum that is called rope, then we will see there is only rope. But whatever we were perceiving, they are just nothing but just appearance. So knower of the rope will say there is only rope. And those who have a false vision, they will say that there is nothing rope, but whatever we saw, that was there. But one has a right vision, on other have a wrong vision. And what is that? They do not understand the substratum, therefore they see the appearance of false things. But when they will get the vision of the rope, all the misconceptions will disappear. And they will say that there is only and only rope. Other than rope, there is nothing, anything. Same example we applied in Siddhanta. When you realize the ultimate reality, and then we can say that everywhere that reality is present. But those who are ignorant of that reality, you will see that everywhere objects with name and form. Vedanta says that Brahmana anyat chet mithya. Brahmana anyat bhati chen mithya. Whatever you see other than Brahman, that is false, that is imagination, that is illusion, just yatha maru marichika. You see, you perceive something, but that is not real. We see the world. I'm not rejecting. I'm not neglecting. I do not say that it has no existence. It has existence, but it has no reality. That existence is a false existence. So how can Shankaracharya ji deny the experience of the common man? He has accepted, yes, you see the world, but that is appearance, that is a bhas. When we realize the truth, then appearance will disappear. And whatever will remain, that is the reality. And Shankaracharya said, Tad Brahmetya Avadhare. Please understand realize that. Jagat vilakshanam brahma brahmanonyanna kinchana brahmanyat bhatchen mithya yatha maru marichika. So what did we listen? What do we take the message from this shlokas, verse? Message is very simple. We are unaware of the truth. Therefore, we see the appearance of the world. When we realize the reality, then we will say that I was perceiving the appearance of the world, but now it has no reality. Even though we'll see the continuously appearance of the world, but we will not give the reality for that. When we understand there is a mirage of water in the desert, even though we'll see its presence, but what will happen? We will do not give the reality. We will not give the reality as a satyata. Appearance is there, but not real. In the same thing, world is just appearance, but not real. And if you do not give the reality, then that object will not make effect and affect on you.
But my question is that, see, this is a pen. Is it? This is the pen. Why this pen exists in the form of pen? Why anything exists in the form of something? What is the reason?
Okay. You see pain through your eyes. And I also see pain through my eyes. But if you take another creature in this world and ask, what do you think? What do you see it? They will see it differently.
Okay.
If you see the same pain in microscope,
Hmm.
it will see a big pillar. And if you see some tiny creature, they will not see anything. It means it is just appearance. And we give reality, it appears as a pain, it does not appear something else.
No, but why something is appears in something form? Means what? Why forms are created? It may be illusory form, it may be real form, whatever it may be. Why the forms are formed? Why they are existed? That is my question.
They don't have their own reality to exist.
Okay.
There is only ultimate existence is a Brahman, is Atman. That Atman gives existence to that object. They don't have their own existence. 2 days before, I said that the ultimate reality gives satta and spurti to inert object. They don't have their own satta. They don't have their own existence. That ultimate reality has given the existence to that object. And therefore, we can say that the pain is existing. The pain exists here. Is, pain is, bottle is, mobile is. So, business give the existence of that reality. Why
Okay.
do you say that different type of ornament exists? Why there is a different type of shape of that ornament? If we remove the gold from the ornament, that ornament will not remain as ornament in particular form. in particular shape.
Hmm.
Who give reality the ornament?
Yes, we people.
Gold has given the existence of the ornament.
Hmm.
The satta has given by the gold to ornament. Ornament do not have a independent existence, independent form.
Okay.
Whatever we see the particular form, that gold manifests in as the pen.
Understood. Understood.
Gold manifests as a different bangle, earring, nose ring, different type of ornament. But actually, they don't have their own existence. You see waves, bubbles form in the water. But who gave the reality to waves? Who gave the reality to the form? Who gave the reality to the bubbles? Water has given reality to waves, forms, and bubbles. If you remove water from the bubble, waves, what will remain? Nothing.
Okay.
The same thought Shankaracharya is given next verse. So you go forward, then Shankaracharya is also.
Ram, Ram, Ram.
Because this is the next verse. Drusyate shruyate yadyat
Hmm.
brahmano anya na tadbhave tatvajnanacha tad brahma satchidanandam advayam. Drishyate, which is perceived, shruyate, which is heard, yat, whatever, all that. Brahmana anyat, apart from the Brahman. No, not. Tat bhave, that can be. Tatvajnanat, from the knowledge of the reality. Tad Brahma, that Brahman, Satchidanandam, which is the existence, consciousness, bliss, absolute. Advayam, non-dual. Means all that is perceived or heard is Brahman, nothing else. Gaining the knowledge of the reality, one sees the universe as non-dual Brahman. Existence, consciousness, bliss, absolute. It means whatever we see, whatever we listen, drishyate, shruyate, which is perceived or which is heard through our eyes or ears. You raise the question. I see the pain in particular form. Why do we see the pain in particular form? Why there is a creation of particular objects? Acharya says, yes, whatever we see, whatever we perceive, whatever we heard about the pain, it has a particular sound, it has a particular size, it has a particular height,
Dimensions.
dimensions. But Shankaracharya says that who gave reality to that object?
Dimensionless entity only.
Yes. Dimensionless entity gives the reality
Dimensions.
to particular
Dimensions.
dimensions. So Brahmana anyat na tadbhave. If we remove that ultimate cause, then effect will not remain as effect.
Hmm.
If we remove the gold from the ornament will not remain as ornament. If we remove the mud from the pot will pot will not remain as a pot. If we remove the water from the waves will not remain as a waves if there is no water. If you remove the thread from the cloth will not remain a cloth if there is no thread in them.
Then what? Then
Then question comes.
huh,
Why do we see the cloth? Why do we see the pot? Why do we
yes,
see the
yes,
waves?
yes.
Acharya gives again answer. Oh my dear, we do not have a vision of the cause, therefore we see the effect.
So is it the manifestation of mind only?
Yes. When you have a vision of the clay, then whatever we see the pot, different type of pots, we'll see clay in them, mud in them. Because mud itself or clay itself appears in the form of different type of pot. But we see the pot, do not the clay. The pot maker sees clay in everywhere. But safe form and name, it is just imagination of the pot maker. It's imagination of the other people. But actually, mud is there, name and form is just ideas of the perceivers.
Hmm.
It means cause manifests in the form of effect. It's a different type of vision. Now, whatever we see this world, this cause manifest in the form of effect.
Means names and forms are the manifestation of mind only, or names and forms are the modifications of uh, that particular which cause
Object.
we can say that, which cause, material cause.
See, water is the water, nothing other than water.
Hmm.
But we see the names and forms of the waves and bubbles and other different types of creation.
Hmm.
This is just imagination. This is just appearance, not imagination. It is just appearance.
Can't we say that it is a modification of that material cause?
No. In
So it's a
material
cause
cause,
of
it
it's
just
a,
it is just the imagination of the other people. If you see the different type of waves are just a impression that it is just a manifestation of the water. But who gave the different type of shape of that water? Wind has given shape. If wind flows continuously on the surface of the ocean, therefore it has his creation. In the same way, Maya has given the shape of name and form. But Maya itself is imagination.
Yeah.
But we have given more reality to name and form. Therefore, we do not accept name and form as unreal.
this knowledge is very now it becomes a terrific because it is very difficult to digest this.
Yes, it is very difficult to understand, and it is very difficult to assimilate, and it is very difficult to live in that state forever.
That's what I'm telling.
And those are living in that state, we can say that they are realized master.
idam tena tapas kayana bhaktaya kadachina.
Yes, yes.
We have to prepare ourselves. We have to uplift ourselves from lower to higher consciousness.
Mm.
Then, tattva jnanacha, if you gain the knowledge of ultimate reality,
Mm.
Shankaracharya says that Tat Brahma Satchidanandam Advayam. Then you will also experience that existence, consciousness, bliss, non-dual Brahman. There is no dvaita, there is no duality. From the standpoint of absolute reality. But we see only duality,
Mm.
and realized master sees everywhere non-dual Brahman. The ocean sees water everywhere. But we see various waves, bubbles, and foam everywhere on the surface of the water. Ocean will say that, my dear, I myself manifest in various forms, in various names. But actually, I don't have any name and form. Water remains as water. But we see different of names and forms due to some uh, agency. That agency you may call wind, agency you may call Maya, avidya, mind, or just anything. But gaining the knowledge of the ultimate reality, he will be that.
Mm.
Knowing, again, knowing is being. Vedanta will not make you anything. Whatever you made by your imagination, Vedanta will delete all your imaginations.
Mm. Purify.
Yes. And just knowing it, you will know being is there. No becoming.
Mm.
In our whole life, our effort is to become something. It means we were not that. And by effort, we become something other than that. But in the path of spirituality, we want to gain particular goal. That goal is already we are. But we were not aware of that. And Vedanta gives that awareness. And if we get that awareness, we'll realize that what I was thinking, what I was searching, I'm already that.
Mm.
I was thinking that I want to become, but I do not, and now I realize that I do not want to become anything because I already that.
Mm.
But we were unaware of that. So Vedanta does not create anything. Vedanta reveals the truth. New creation is not the job of Vedanta.
Mm.
To reveal your own soul true nature, to recognize your own soul true nature, this is the mission of Vedanta.
Mm.
Vedanta takes you in your true nature.
It's a new vision. New vision.
The world takes you away from your true nature.
Hmm.
So this is a journey from world to our own nature.
That is what the rebirth.
Whose rebirth?
Hmm. Yes.
Whose rebirth?
Actually, the concept is
We are
deleted.
birthless.
Uh,
Ultimate reality is birthless, nameless, formless.
yes, 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 yes. Superficially, we can say that because when the actually birth is characterized by its uh, thinking. Now, thinking has changed. Once the thinking is changed, the birth is changed.
Means we drop our misconception.
Hmm.
Then whatever is remain, that is unborn truth.
Yeah.
So we cannot impose our own idea on that ultimate reality.
Hmm. Because we don't have anything. We becomes that only. We
Just,
becomes that.
we just aware and be that.
Yeah.
So our ideas and thoughts and emotions will not reach there. The
Hmm.
ultimate reality will not talk anything. And
Hmm.
if we are aware of that, even though will not talk anything.
Hmm.
Brahmavid Brahmaiva Bhavati. Nor of the Brahman attain the absolute truth. Maunaga tujhe Rashina. There is utter silence. Because our emotion cannot reach there. Your thought cannot reach there. Your feeling cannot reach there. Your functions of senses cannot comprehend that reality, even though it has existence. No one can other prove the existence of reality, of Brahman. It has own existence. It is independent existence, absolute consciousness, bliss. It is a non-dual. We all are that. No more discussion is there. Don't talk anything and don't ask anything about that. Please calm down your agitation of the mind. Experience that. Okay? This happens by the gaining knowledge of the truth. Tattva jnanacha tad brahma. Satchidanandam advayam. Then you will see whatever I see, whatever I listen, whatever I feel, that everywhere is Brahman. Drishyate, sruyate, yad yat. Brahmana na anyatad bhave. This is not other than Brahman. Everywhere we see the manifestation of that ultimate reality. Exists Satchidanandam Advayam. Existence, consciousness, and non-dual Brahma manifests in various names and forms of the world. We see the various ornaments. Goldsmith, we see gold is there. Ocean will say, water is there. Clay will say, clay is there. Or realized master will say, I am everywhere. Nothing, anything, I am everything. Non-dual reality is there. Okay. Drishyate, shruyate, yad brahmanonya न तद्भवे तत्वज्ञानाच्च तद्ब्रह्म